Just gotta make sure, you know. Don't wanna die there. Bro, I used to be like every single normal human and click my mouse like this before I start playing GD, and now whenever I need to click my mouse for literally basically anything, I click like this. Because I used to play with mouse. Like every single GD player starts with mouse and you switch to keyboard later, or you stay on mouse. But all GD players originate from mouse. You know? What did Bennett do? He made literally the worst part ever. Okay, not the worst part. Blue's part is worse, but he made an impossible part, and then when we started nerfing it, he started complaining about it being too easy. Oh yeah, and then he made a weird club step monster thingy in the beginning, and now like we're playtesting with Quantum, and Quantum said like that's too easy, make the spikes full spikes instead of half spikes. Now he's saying that I ruined Bob because he called the club step monster thingy Bob. I'm speechless, bro. Wise, are you doing squish what busy BOJ? Now no. That thing was dead for like 1,000 years. Well, like, what even came to your mind to think that that was alive again? Like, I don't even know. I didn't even know you could die to that thing until I died there from 0. Like, literally, I have no clue what sequence of events has to happen for you to die to that. Like, I don't even know, like, I don't think I can replicate it. Yeah, you see? No matter how hard I try, I can't replicate that exact death. It's so weird. Oh, that's pretty weird. Yeah, hopefully I don't die to that from 0. No, anything, no, the ball and anything before the ship, Quantum said it was. Like, anything before here is excusable. A death after this is inexcusable. I've been thinking of if I could do the Michigan route from 0. But the more I think about it, the more risky it seems. So I think I'd just do the normal route. No, I'm pretty sure I still learned to like tap at the very last moment. So that like there is a slight chance I could do it. So like, look, this death excusable. This death okay. This, yeah, okay, yeah. Any of those deaths I could expect pretty much. But anything past that, no. No, anything past those deaths is just like... By the way, new progress report is coming out today or tomorrow. Probably today. Most likely today. That was what? 82 to 100. Yeah, okay, okay. Why is one's heart rate monitor? Never. How do you? I'm pretty. Do you need like? I'm pretty sure you need the. I have no clue how you even do a heart rate monitor. I'm pretty sure you connect it. I'm pretty sure you get the thing on your hand that measures your heart rate. Then you connect it to an app on your phone, and from there, like even that, I'm not sure about that. And from there, I don't know. Connect it to Twitch somehow, not to Twitch, but to OBS. Like, how does one do that? I'm never getting a heart rate monitor. If I had to predict, yeah, that's not a death. Now that I'm done wasting my time, aka playing the ending, I'm gonna actually go from here, which is like an actual run. This usually with a warm up I do. Play the ending for a bit, then play this to 100. After this to 100, play crack to 100, Michigan for a bit. Maybe do a few attempts in the beginning and then go from 0. Back. I think you just put your chest and connect the phone to who does it. I don't know.
Fifth grade when you said you're gonna learn how to play Megalovania.
What's this guy doing?
Sheet music for that, like I don't know, 6th grade. Hard pass on that one. I'm good.
No, you're just streaming. Okay. Okay. I have to go back. The main part of my practice is practicing the middle of the level because that's the by the middle I mean Michigan, Evasium, and Crack, and also doing the whole this to 100 run. That's my whole practice. Specifically the 25 to 40. That's that's not really the middle of the level, but like that's basically the middle. I mean, if we count it by difficulty distribution, all that stuff, then that's the middle, okay? So I practice the middle of the level. And then also I do this run, hopefully to 100, maybe like to 90. I would say 85 is already good enough. Still want to get to 90. So basically like 85 to 90 is like the least I want to get. Hopefully above 95, of course, and after that I basically count it as the run. You know, it's not like I need to get the run to 100 every time. I just want to get into the ending, you know? Okay, so I did get it to 100. Okay, so that's... Can you make chess into the rook? By the way, wait. Let me just see how it would look. It's separate. The progress indicator is separate for this and the real copy of Bloodbath. That's why I don't have the best label here. The rook. It's so funny. I might just leave it like that, you know. Wait, let me play for a bit more just to make sure. I mean, you might be looking at this and thinking that like I'm consistent enough to beat the level in a few chess attempts. I'm really not because of nerves. Like, you might be looking at this and thinking, wow, he's getting a new best like very soon. I am not. It's just that nerves, like, just the reason I'm playing this is like, because if I didn't get nerves, I wouldn't need all of this practice. I'm playing this and practicing this to minimize how bad the nerves make it. I will still be bad because of the nerves. It's just that like I'm going to be less bad than I could be. Yeah, okay, so now it's time to play from Crack. Now, you will see that the progress will be much different when I play from Crack over when I play from A-Sonic. Just shows the difference, you know? You see? And that keeps happening from zero. Well, I just thought of something. What if each one of us is just a set of monkeys over an infinite period of time typing out messages that are then collected by Supreme Mind that collects and cleans up all the nonsense to create a certain personality out of the random characters the monkeys typed on the typewriters. How has no one except me joined? I don't know. Oh no, they're too busy discussing the Squishy Man Hunger Games. Bro, what happened to Squish Game? Like a few months ago we wanted to make Squish Game a thing. Like Squid Game, you know, but Squish Game. In like Roblox or something. Honestly, Roblox Squish Game would go hard. Why does Squish need to make some ETOH brain rot when he could make Squish Game? That would be so amazing. Okay, so I'm pretty consistent. The only thing I need is actually getting to crack. And from there, probably some progress today. What, did I update the titles? Let me check real quick. Oh yeah, I forgot to update the title. There we go, I updated it. Okay. Can we all just talk about how nowadays icons don't matter in GD? Like, it's not like they don't matter completely, but it's just that, like, look at basically all the top players. They usually, there's a specific icon set that associates with them, but at the same time, they usually just change icons. Like every level they play, they change icons. Like Popov, he changed his icons like the whole set. He changed it multiple times while playing Amethyst. Like, nowadays, personality matters much more than icons. You can be recognized just by your voice over your icons, which is good in my opinion. Brother, what the hell are you doing? The Squishy Man, Hunger Games are insane. And by the way, I'm drinking Coke. Just so you know. Here. Just so you know, I'm drinking Coke. Okay? Shoplifters when they see a shark. Wait, if I can get this to 100, it will be nice. Oh no, never mind. Wait, Michigan. I need to practice Michigan. Okay, I can go from 0. One thing that I constantly realize, and like one thing that I constantly realize, but then I realize that I can't do anything about it, and then I realize that it's not that much of a problem, is that how I find the bloodbath in Cataclysm. When I was playing Cataclysm, I do this. When I'm playing bloodbath, I do this. If I go for, let's say, Yatagarasu, I do this. If I go for Slaughterhouse, I do this. If I go for Sonic Wave, you know, could still scroll down there, okay? But what if I want to go for Firework? Let's say Aftermath. Okay, what if I go for Aftermath and decide to torture myself? I will have to go all the way like this to I don't even know which page, only to find Aftermath, and I still need to scroll down. I don't know. No, it's not that big of an issue, but it's just kind of inconvenient. I'll probably just make a folder for it. Probably put the start position in the folder too. Root beer. Yo, that was a pretty good first attempt. I say Yatagarasu. Bro, I pronounce it Yatagarasu. That's how I pronounce it. I pronounce it Yatagaratsu. That's how I pronounce it, bro. I pronounce it with a Russian accent. No, actually, the Russian accent would be Yatagarasu. Also, I should just say Yatagarasu. That means that. That's not much better. I know, I feel like YouTuber or someone influenced the way I pronounce Yatagarasu. The way I pronounced it. I should probably just pronounce it Yatagarasu with a Russian accent. Bro, a Russian accent is literally just making the l sound more sharp, pronouncing everything stupid, and then just making the r sound more r, and that's it. That's all you have to do to make a Russian accent. But one thing that people miss a lot is that a Russian accent, specifically, you have to make the l sound. If I would speak with a Russian accent, it wouldn't sound like a Russian accent unless I pronounced the l the Russian way. The l and r are both very important sounds. By the way, that first attempt was kinda crazy. First attempt casually gets to Michigan. Good on you. Hi, I'm viewers. So I have no viewers, and then he goes, "Hi, I'm viewers." 5 a.m. for me. Yeah, you should probably sleep. That would be a good idea. Get a nice 2 hours of sleep right there. Yo, 2 hours of sleep? Or maybe 1 hour of sleep, or maybe 30 minutes of sleep. Wait, how did it even take me so long to verify 30 minutes of sleep? I have to make sure that if I do make 15 minutes of sleep, I make the jumps. No, wait, didn't I already make 15 minutes? Oh yeah, 15 minutes of sleep. It's like 30 minutes, but purple. Wait, Squishy is still playing the level? Is still playing the level? Bro, one thing that I hate about Modern Geometry Dash is AQ. Not that I hate the level, but that people go for AQ as their first extreme nowadays. And AQ specifically relies on having bad gameplay for difficulty. Or maybe not specifically bad gameplay, but it doesn't rely on any difficulty specifically to be Extreme Demon. It's an insane demon that's just made into an extreme demon. It doesn't have any real gameplay difficulty. It's just extremely learning. But if you learn it, it's not extreme demon at all. Which explains everything, considering it's free. I don't like Aki, honestly. I don't find it fun. But at the same time, I want to beat Aki one day because people say it's fun, but I don't find it fun. So I just want to make sure that by the time I actually beat it, I have the skill to beat it in like a week and not actually spend a lot of time on it. Rude bear. Because if I don't enjoy it, then like, one of the big things that I've learned by playing Bloodbath is that like, if you want to beat a level, you should, if you want to beat a level, not as an if you want to beat a level, and you want to enjoy it, then please, I'm begging you, beat it after you get better than the level. This actually, like, that's definitely extreme. I'm good at learning levels, okay. But like, if you want to beat a level and you want to enjoy it, please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. By the way, this is the best way I can do micro clicks. You can't even see some of them. Literally, like, if you want to enjoy a level, please get better than like the requirement for the level. If you want to beat a level that's, let's say, 21 rated on the GDDL, please beat a 25 or 24 rated level before you go for this level. If you want to really enjoy it, then beat a much harder level so that it doesn't seem like that much of like, first of all, so it doesn't take as much time. But even if it does take time, then just make sure that you enjoy it over going for it as your new hardest and actually like pushing yourself to beat it. You have to already be good enough to beat it by the time you go for it if you want to really enjoy everything about it. I originally wanted to have Edge of Destiny as one of the levels that I would use in my ladder to Solar Flare, but then I realized that it would probably be better that I beat Edge of Destiny as my second hardest after Solar Flare. kind of the way I beat Poltergeist, and despite it being a honestly atrocious level, despite it being an atrocious level, I actually had fun playing it, and I found it extremely fun because I went for it while playing Bloodbath and getting significant progress on Bloodbath, and I already had Cataclysm as my hardest level. So like, I went for it, and I found it like the easiest level ever. Root beer. First evasium attempt of the day. Let's go. Oh. Mini ship. Are you serious? Are you serious, bro? Nah. After Solar Flare, my hardest is probably going to be... If I go for a new hardest after Solar Flare, I probably will. Solar Flare will be like falling off of the main list by the time I actually get to it. So like by that time it will be like a low main list demon, so by that time I would probably go for a new hardest after I beat it, which would be Sakupan Circles, I think. Probably. Or like something around that difficulty. Root beer. But also again, I enjoy levels that have pure difficulty in them. Like my final hardest would be Anathema. Maybe feel like I'll do every end. Like, the thing is, I like levels that are just pure difficulty. They don't throw a bunch of memory at you in the middle of a non-memory level. They don't throw a bunch of fakes at you or weird click patterns. Or even if they do, those click patterns are supported by very, very tight gaps. That's what makes for an actually good extreme demon. If you just spam a bunch of orbs, if you just spam a bunch of fake orbs, and then make an extremely awkward click pattern that takes like a bajillion years to learn, maybe it will be an extreme demon, maybe it will be hard, it won't make it good. Surprisingly, I actually like one aspect about Bloodbath, and that is the fact that it actually is hard because of the gameplay difficulty. Also because of the nerves, but like mostly because of the gameplay difficulty. Like there isn't that much to learn here. Rude beer. You can learn every part in one day, just that you won't be good at any of them. If you try really hard and from like complete nothingness, you can learn and beat every part in this level within 1 or 2 days. It doesn't mean that you will be good at them, it just means that you will learn them, which, you know, makes sense, considering there's nothing to learn. No! Something funny. Almost how many new hearts will be Excel levels. Yeah, I should probably do an Excel level. Bloodbath is basically an Excel level, but not really. You know, it's like 5 seconds off of being an Excel level. I want to do Prismatic because Prismatic is easy. I did a few practice runs of it, and as long as I practice it, I should probably be fine. There are a few choke points, but mostly it's a very easy level, you know. So like, you know, it's fine. Bro, there should be. Okay, so there should be a level with Silent Club Step. That's Silent Club. Wait, why is Squishy playing Among Us? Purel and Zoink? Wait. Shalleth I join? Oh, let's see. Let's see, wait. Wait, let me open Among Us just.
How do I do this? How did I do this? Coin.
Prismatic is fire, but the duel is. Yeah.